I just made you like an espresso legit. That's disgusting. Ew, no. Ew.
Okay, let's get started. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, I'm ready for this, Scott. Take 1, 2, 3. Welcome to your Thursday morning update and encouragement with Pastor Ben. Hey, thanks for listening, taking the time wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. I can say this, it's been an absolute crazy week. We woke up last Wednesday and everything was normal. The birds were chirping. I thought we were going to be happy and life was okay. And all of a sudden, by Wednesday night, our whole world had just been turned upside down, hadn't it? And I know that we've had, it seems like crazy, life-altering news every single day, Thursday morning and Friday morning, Monday and Tuesday. It just seems to go over and over. I know on Friday we were sent home for, they said it was going to be a 24-day weekend for the kids. And now it turns into, 2 months? We don't know how long. Man, there's so much uncertainty, and I felt like definitely going through the weekend. I just was saying to my wife, Rachel, like, when are we going to hit rock bottom? When can we stabilize? When can we kind of figure out what's going on? And man, Monday morning they changed it again, and Tuesday it's changed again. And I do understand the precautions taken, but I can say this: as a church, we've decided to shut down our weekend services for the next couple of weeks and our life groups, but we're going to try and stay connected. And as we look through this, I know the hospitality industry is shut down. They're looking at the building industry. Movie theaters are shut down. My kids were crying when they found out the Red Robin is shut down. My gym is shut down, and now church is even being shut down for a while. And the question I keep asking is, but what can we do? And you know what? I need some water. Thank you. Please, careful. Thank you. We've sanitized absolutely everything, and we're keeping everything really, really clean and clear. Hey, we're doing well. We have a church staff that's doing well, and as far as we can know, within our church community and context, people are healthy and they're doing okay. The question I want to pose to you today is, instead of hearing all the negative, what we can't do, let's ask a question: what can we do? As a church, I want to encourage you is that we've been in a habit of going to church. But you know what? Maybe it's time that we be the church. And we can continue to do 3 things. We can continue to connect. We can continue to encourage and inspire each other. And we can continue to bring hope. I want to read a scripture to you as we go through this time. It's in James chapter 1, and it's so good. Listen to this. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. This is amazing scripture that we can hold on to in this time, knowing that no matter what trouble comes our way, that we're going to look for the opportunity for joy. So 3 things that we want to talk about right now is, the first one is just to connect. Although I know this idea of social distancing and keep your distance, and we're making sure that we're not in big public gatherings. But you know what? We can still connect. We don't want to lose our connection as a church. And so what we're encouraging you to do, what we're doing, is we're staying in smaller groups. We're connecting with our neighbors. We're connecting with those people in our life group, one-on-one. And we're trying to encourage them in every single situation. You know, FaceTime is absolutely amazing. On Monday morning, my kids got up. They jumped into their online school platform. And I remember I was looking at Titus, and on his computer screen was all these different faces. And he's looking, seeing all the kids in his class, and Spencer, there you are, and Bryce, and he's looking through, seeing all the people. And you know what? There's something about someone's face that just brings joy. And you want to stay connected with those people around you, but take advantage of that. Use FaceTime. Continue to let people see your face and not to hide in fear. The other thing, too, is that we have a choice to change the narrative or even set the tone. 99.9% of the emails, the news feeds, the Facebook posts, everything that is just being filtered our direction is so negative. And I understand that this is a hard time and there's a lot of grief, a lot of loss. In Oregon alone, on Monday morning, they say 155,000 people lost their jobs. That's tough. That wants to drag you right into that place of just depression and sadness, to say, you know what, this is too tough and I can't do this. But I want to remind you is that we as Christians get to set the tone. And God is for us. We can make it through this. And He will love and encourage us and inspire us as we push through this hard time. I also want to encourage you, as someone who carries the very presence of Christ, it's our job to bring hope. And hope takes on so many different forms. I mean, for one person, it could just be a prayer. Maybe it's sharing a meal. Maybe it's having someone over into your house. Or maybe it's even sharing the love of God with them. So many people in our community don't know Jesus. And we have the opportunity to connect with them and to share the hope that we have in Jesus. I want to encourage you, don't shy away. Step into and lean into those opportunities to share Christ with those people that are in your sphere. We want to make sure that you are connected, that you are encouraged, and that you're continuing to bring hope. You know, in Central Oregon, there's 6 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. We were talking with the lead team yesterday, and I said, but you know what is more eminent to me is that there's over 250,000 confirmed cases of fear in Central Oregon as well. People are living in fear and panic, and they're buying stuff up. And man, I understand that they're losing their jobs and life is uncertain. But I want to remind you as a Christian, you don't have to live in fear. Christ lives in you, and we get to live in peace, even in times of absolute turmoil. In our lead team meeting yesterday, I asked, is anyone infected? Has anyone been infected with fear? We want to pray for you. Every single person around that table said, no, I'm good. I have peace. God's providing for us. He's taking care of us. It's okay. My soul is okay. And I want to remind you that you carry that same presence inside of you. It is our job, it's our pleasure and our goal to not only live in peace in the middle of absolute turmoil, but it's our job to share that antidote with every single person in our neighborhood, every single person that we connect with, buy coffee from, and on now, drive through the drive-through and say hi to. Rachel and I last night walked through our neighborhood. And we went around to different neighbors and we just asked a question. Number one, how are you doing? Are you okay? And the second question I asked every person individually, are you struggling with fear? Because we want to make sure that we share what we have, which is the peace of Jesus. And everyone in our neighborhood, no, we're doing good. I'm not living in fear. I'm trusting the Lord. And it was just so encouraging to me to be able to walk around and to see the helps within our own neighborhood. Hey, thank you for the eggs. And hey, here, we'll give you some chips. And we're connecting as a community and making sure that we are living well and trusting God for provision, for health, for finance, for absolutely everything that we need in this season. I want to encourage you, if you need help, would you reach out? Reach out to us, reach out to the church staff. We want to be there. We want to connect with you. We want to make sure that, number one, you're not living in fear. Number two, hey, we're going to get through this. I want to remind you that this Sunday you're going to get an email in your inbox. Check your spam folders, and for the next couple weeks you're going to get a Thursday reminder, an encouragement, a Sunday message, and we want to make sure that you're doing well as a church and church community. We love you. The leaders here at BCF, we love you. I love you. Myself and Rachel absolutely are in love with you as a community, and I want to remind you, you will get through this, and we're going to be stronger as a church on the other side.